Hello, how are you guys doing today? I feel like my phone is... Wait, give me a second. Whatever. My phone was vibrating and I had no idea why, but nothing. But yeah, how are you guys doing today? I am... First of all, I apologize for being like almost 15 minutes late. That was entirely my fault. I forgot to do my dailies in NIKKE. So I had to do them now because I don't really like doing them on stream. Because it's a bunch of time lost without doing anything meaningful, really. So, but yeah, today it's cold as fuck. Well, every morning is cold, but this morning in particular is colder than usual, which is not very fun for me, but it's fine. I mean, I could have used some warmer clothes, but whatever. It's not like I'm dead, so I didn't use it and I didn't die, so I didn't need it. That's how it works. If you don't die, if you don't use it, then it's whatever. Doesn't matter. But yeah. Today I'll be playing also my nose is kinda stuffy today, so I apologize if my pronunciation of words get even worse today than usual. But yeah, I'll be playing this event. Oh, wrong button. Wait. Let me put myself in position here. Like this, right? Yeah, I think this is fine. But yeah, this event today, there is a NIKKE event, but I don't think anything new unlocked, so let's see. I'm pretty sure we didn't unlock anything yet, like the second story, I mean. Yeah, let's get this, why not? There. Just like I did with NIKKE yesterday, I have already with the near event yesterday, I already did the first mission, so let's redo it. Not redo it, not rewatch either, because I didn't watch it, but you guys get what I mean. Why did I not challenge the second one? Whatever. Here. Mental battle. Oh no, Captain. Not like that. Your seatbelt is all wrong. Man, I'm very afraid of flying. I don't know. I know that the chances of an airplane accident happening are like crazy low. Way lower than car accidents or whatever. I don't know. The problem with airplane is that if something happens, it's over. There's nothing you can do. It's not like jumping out of the airplane is going to help. I mean, jumping out of the car is not going to help either, but you guys get what I mean. Is the mortality rate is higher, I think, right? But yeah, I'm not a fan of heights too, so... And if something can go wrong, I am very afraid that it is going to go wrong, because that's how it usually goes with stuff for me. I should put myself a little more here, a little bigger. This should be fine, right? Also, I woke up not too long ago, so I'm still a little tired. But today, though, I didn't wake up with an alarm. I woke up by myself, so it's better than yesterday. Sarah reaches out her hand. After it clicks perfectly into place, to make it tight, you gotta pull it. It's not exactly comfortable. What is this? Candy or what? Some jewelry? I have no idea. Oh, I'm sorry. Does it hurt? Here, let me loosen it up a little. It's kind of weird. Sora reaches out her hand again. Hey, quit being so handsy with the commander, would you? Are you alright, commander? I heard you cry out in pain just now. Huh? What are you all doing here? Your assigned seats are in another area. Did we meet her in the main story? Because like she's acting as if she already knows us, but I have no idea how we got in this situation in the first place. Who gives a flying crap about assigned seats right now? Yeah, exactly. We wanna sit beside Master Chu. Is everything okay, Commander? I'm fine. I'm just a little tired, that's all. Literally, I'm in a fine mess at the moment. It all started a week ago with the sudden arrival of an official document. Oh, that was fast. 1 week ago. Light training? Yes. Doesn't happen often. But on rare occasions, specialized missions, large-scale surface accumulation ops, urgent emergency support for other squads, we need to travel using transport aircraft. To prepare for these situations, the central government has the Over-the-Horizon Squad provide basic flight theory lessons and in-flight safety training. Looks like we have been selected for it this time. It's far from our most common mode of transportation, but we might end up having to take to the skies in an emergency. So there's no harm in beefing up our knowledge beforehand. I believe you've gone through this training before, haven't you, Commander? Have? Well, probably right. We were flying in the beginning of the game. Oh yeah, Rapis is right. Come to think of it, you have been on a transport plane before, right? Though it didn't exactly end well. Yeah. Did something happen? It's a long story. I'll tell you some other time. Do you remember anything from your training then? For some odd reason, I can't clearly remember anything from before that day. Oh. Well, this is the perfect opportunity to relearn it. That's right. Our class will also include practical training. Do you have to say the C? Practical or practical? I have to look it up. Practical pronunciation. I forgot the word. Yeah, I have to say practical. Practical. Emergency formations you can utilize inside the aircraft. Why? The Raptors are going to board the plane as well? Trying to overtake it from us. There should be new material waiting for someone like yourself who has been through this before. When does the training start? In 1 week. 1 week, huh? I hope it's fun. 1 week later. And there she is. Our airline. Welcome, Counter Squad. So happy you're here for flight trading. Wowzers. Woohoo. Whoa, holy moly. Wow, you're so enthusiastic. I've never seen anyone react like that before, like this before. I'm totally touched. Are you crying? That wasn't enough to get the waterworks started. That was enough to get the waterworks started. She must be really emotional. I have to blow my nose. Give me a second. There. I say blow my nose, but it's just... I'm just cleaning my nose, honestly. That's why I didn't even mute the mic. That was enough to get the... whatever. Apparently so. I'm glad you're so happy, but how about taking a moment to introduce yourself? She always speak with emotes. I like this thing here in her ear. What do you call these things again? I don't remember. Oh, whatever. Oh my gosh. Sorry, I can't believe I did that. Hi everyone, I'm Cielo. Cielo? I'm Cielo from the Over the Horizon squad. I'm Sora, a fellow crew member, and... Oh wow, look who it is. Fancy seeing you here, Captain. So, you're finally here for training? Sora? It has been a while, Captain. I've been thinking about those wonderful days we had together. I would know her then, and eagerly waiting for the day we would meet again. Sora? What do you mean by that? We share a very special memory that only we know about, right, Captain? This bothers me a lot when people do this. Very... Isn't it supposed to be very... Shouldn't the E be the letter that's elongated? Whatever. Yeah, that's right. Somehow I've got a feeling that today's gonna be a long day. Me too. Why? What's going on? Don't you worry your pretty little head about it. I'm a bit curious myself. What are you all doing standing in the hallway? This little thing here. Do all of them have this stuff? I don't remember seeing it in the others. Is this money on her pocket? Damn, look! Oh, Sky. Well, you see, Sora. Save it for later. It's time for trading. Already? Sorry, Sky. I got so excited seeing the captain that I completely lost track of time and kept chatting away. Is she the leader, the squad leader? She has a gun here! Just realized it. Hello passengers, I'm Sky. Yeah, she's the leader. Leader of the Over the Horizon squad and a pilot. It's time for your training, so shall we all head inside? Alright, let's go, Commander. Okay. Sora, please show them the way. Alrighty. Now then, shall we have our lovely passengers come in one by one? Following Sora's lead, we enter the classroom. Cielo and Sky stand at the front, ready to begin the flight theory lesson. While the over-the-horizon squad is responsible for aerial pronunciation. Aerial. I see. I see how it is. By the way, something funny today. None of the streamers I follow are live at this moment, which is kinda unusual. Usually there's like at least one of them. But today there's none. I am the only one. There's actually a secret mission we have been assigned that no one knows about. Curious? Wanna hear more? Sora, why are you sitting with us? I show some full of this. Because I want to be close to you. He's blushing. Hey everyone, you're all listening, right? She doesn't have the ID thing, but she should should probably fix her clothing. I think she needs one extra button here. Yeah, you're listening. Yes, teacher. Teacher? Such touching words. Cielo, please, you're in public. Oh, right. To continue, the size difference. To continue, our ultimate goal is to find the legendary aircraft. Legendary aircraft? Yeah. It's an aircraft that was used in the first Rapture invasion. And it's called Wings of Victory. Wings of Victory? Cool name. Yeah, super cool. It is. Right? I see that you all have good taste. I have always felt the same way. But right now we are not able to take on missions to fight that, sadly. Why is that? Isn't an aerial search way easier than searching from the ground? Well, that's because of the Tyrant class Rapture Stormbringer. Going up against it with just a transport ship is basically a suicide mission. Also, her bow is really fucking huge. What the hell is this? Is this normal? I don't think it is, right? Unless it's a huge, fully armored airship like Wings of Victory that was used in the past, there is almost no chance of winning. That's why flight missions are usually limited to areas without anti-air weaponry. And even then, flight time is capped at around an hour max. At higher speeds, the engine noise gets too loud to hide. What? So we can't move as fast as we would like. Basically, proper search missions have become impossible. I see. So right now, our squad's main job is to provide support for resource gathering squads. We help make sure all the stuff they find gets safely transported back without any trouble. That's still pretty darn cool. Wow, today I've heard so many things for the first time. That's kinda sad. I'm really happy that there are people who appreciate what we do. Lately, there have been cases where the amount of resources found on the surface and the amount that actually arrives at the Ark after inspection don't match up, and that's been really upsetting me. So the resources that are initially being found aren't all showing up in the Ark? Yeah, that's right. Like I said earlier, since our flight time is limited, we don't really have enough time on the surface to get an exact count of the resources. So there are sometimes tiny differences, like a missing item or two. I suppose she's the one who's taking the items to smuggle them. This time was pretty much the same. But the thing is, the gatherers actually confirmed that all the stuff they found was there and accounted for. Huh? But why would that be a problem? Isn't it a good thing that nothing was stolen? Put simply, the problem is that unknown items have made it into the Ark and they're now unaccounted for. Yeah, that makes sense. Smuggling, you mean? Exactly. That's how the suspicion that there might be smugglers started to grow. Because of that, inspections were tightened up. And all the supplies we brought in this time got stockpiled in G12. It really upsets me. But honestly, now that we're all here, all that gloomy feeling just seems to vanish all at once. Cielo, could you please brief everyone on the other mission as well? Oh my, where's my head today? Besides that, we also handle large-scale surface reclamation missions, rush out to support in special emergency situations, and sometimes airlifting large numbers of personnel. This is all to say that there may well be times when you require help from us. And that's precisely what this training is meant for. Understood. On that note, let me go into more detail. Cielo begins explaining proper conduct during aerial operations. I can feel someone's eyes burning in the back of my head. I turn my head towards where it's coming from. My eyes meet Sora's. Sora shakes her head as if telling me there's nothing to worry about. I look ahead again. Once again I feel eyes on me. I turn my head towards where it's coming from. Sora silently mouths to me, "Captain." Smooch. I quickly turn back around. Hey, what's the big idea, flirting with the commander? Sorry? What do you mean? I was just admiring how handsome the captain is. You could at least try listening during the lesson, you know? I already know all this stuff. Just be quiet and listen, will you? Settle down, everyone. What a mess. Cielo. Yes? Let's move on. I think that would be for the best as well. What's next? Alright. Now then, everyone, we're going to head off to practical training. But, is it okay if we move now? Okay. Okay, please follow me. There. Oh, that was just the first mission, the first stage. We moved to the simulation room for practical training, which has been designed to mimic the interior of a transport aircraft. Oh no, Captain, not like that. Your seatbelt is all wrong. Sora reaches out her hand. After it clicks perfectly into place, to make it tight, you gotta pull it. It's not exactly comfortable. Oh, I'm sorry. Does it hurt? Here, let me loosen it up a little. Sora reaches out her hand again. Hey, quit being so handsy with the commander, would you? We saw this already. It was the first scene, right? Are you alright, Commander? I heard you cry out in pain just now. Huh? What are you all doing here? Your assigned seats are in another area. Who gives a flying crap about assigned seats right now? Yeah, exactly. We wanna sit beside Master too. Is everything okay, Commander? I'm fine. I'm just a little tired, that's all. It's in the simulation room where I find myself in my current predicament. Cielo, Sora. Sora? Sora, have the passengers been seated? Well, we directed them to their seats, but... Sora raises both of her hands. Okay, I get it. Everyone, can we please settle down and take our assigned seats? Let's go, Agnes. Don't you try any funny business, you hear me? How do you say business? Is it business or... Business... No, not meaning. Pronunciation. Business. It's not business. 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 Fine. I wouldn't dream of it. And this is terms of Nahuff. I have to admit that it's fun getting a rise out of them. You shouldn't tease them so much. I wouldn't dare passengers out to be treated with the utmost respect. But I wasn't just teasing you, okay? I really am a NIKKE assigned to protect the captain of this flight, you know? So you'll be sticking close to me for the whole trip. Got it. Damn, that's such a shame. I am so sad to hear that. Have you ever flown in a transport aircraft before? Yeah, I have. Oh, really? What kind of aircraft was it? I'm jealous that your first time was with someone else. It was during my first mission, but it didn't end well, though. It didn't? Cielo, Sora, are you ready? It's time to depart. Oh dear, what a shame. We're out of time. I'll save this precious little story for later. Sure. Now then. Also, I'm very hungry, guys. Just like yesterday, I didn't eat anything yet. I really should have eaten before, but... Ready when you are, Sky. Roger that. Attention all passengers. Is she the pilot? I think she said that, right? Did she even reach all the buttons? Isn't she too small for that? Today's flight simulation will cover what you should do when you encounter turbulence. In short, you are in for some headbanging. You might end up blowing chunks, but that's not my problem. You can spill all you want, but I have no intention of stopping this flight for anything. If you feel like you're gonna die, grab a nearby crew member and ask her to knock you out. What the word? What the hell? She got a little wild, huh? Sky tends to get that way whenever she's behind the wheel. That means... Yeah, she flies like a total lunatic too. That face she was doing. So you better buckle up. With a loud roar, the aircraft's interior begins to shake. Let's get this bird off the ground. I'm hungry, but I don't know if the... Like, I think there's still 1 or 2 chicken sandwiches in the fridge.
Let's see how strong
I don't know if they are good. Like, they are still good or they went bad already.
Oh no, my firepower!
Because they were done a few days ago.
Performing reload sequence. Time for the grand finale! Focus fire! This battle's finished. Moving on.
Electric guitars blast like they'll burst your eardrums. Drums pound relentlessly against your chest. Fly! High-pitched vocals make you want to shake your head right now. The music feels like it's piercing through your heart and brain. Why the hell is she blasting rock music at a time like this? Ow, my ears feel like they're gonna burst. Cielo, are you sure this is standard procedure? It is, but... Sky seems especially excitable today. Everyone's shouting echoes through the cabin. So this is what training's like. Looks like everyone's having a great time. That's right. I knew you'd have a good time with us. How's everyone digging the tunes? Let those pulse pounding rhythms light a fire under your booty? Well, no. Not my booty. And ignite a burning desire to reach the sky. You are ready to rock and roll? Yeah. Don't speak for me. Stop this madness this instant. Yeah. I don't take any complaints. Anyone who doesn't vibe with the majesty of rock can go kick rocks. What the? Alright, the wait is over. Next up on the set list we have Rapture Attack. Rapture Attack. The inside of the aircraft begins to shake violently. God! All passengers, please remain in your seats. Secure your safety harness. This doesn't make sense. Comment. Okay. Fire. Recharge. Something's not right. Everyone's voices are starting to sound muffled and... It's getting harder to breathe. What's going on? Captain, why is your breathing? My vision is getting blurrier and I feel dizzy. I feel nauseous. Nauseous? Sora unbuckles her seatbelt and kneels in front of me and looks into my eyes. You're breaking out in cold sweat. Did the same thing happen the last time you were in there? I don't know. I don't have any memories before the crash. Crash? So that's what you meant when you said things didn't end well. What? Are we having like some kind of PTSD or what? Can you have that even if you don't remember? I have to search. Can you have PTSD even with what? How do you say when you lose your memories? Amnesia. AI overview, worthless. Can you have PTSD without remembering? It is possible for people to have post-traumatic stress disorder without memory of the trauma event. Can a person with PTSD be happy? That's a very sad Google search. Damn. Is it possible to have PTSD without knowing? Yes. Ooh, yeah. You must have trauma. The longer this goes on, the heavier my chest feels. Ooh. Ooh. How the hell do I make a gasp? Like this? Breathe, Captain. Follow me, okay? Ooh. Sorry. Ooh. I can't do it. Alright then, I don't have much choice. Sora pulls a blanket out from under the seat. Excuse me for a moment. My vision goes dark. Did she knock us out? Then on my lips, I guess not. It's a kiss. Hell yeah. Another pair of lips press against mine. Don't freak out. Just think of it as treatment and focus on the air I'm passing to you, okay? Did I nod my head? Okay, one more time. Breathe in now, a little more. I take in the air, Sora passes me and slowly steady my breathing. Ooh. There you go, you seem to have calmed it down a little. Oh no, you can keep kissing. I don't mind. The blanket lifts. Now, why don't you be a big boy and try taking this? Sora holds out a pill. What's this? A pill that's easy to swallow. You'll feel a little better after taking it. I get that medicine can be a little off-putting, but trust me, I would never hurt you, Captain. Okay. I take the pill from Sora. But can you guys hear when I do that sound? Wait, let me hear. Let's see. You guys can, but not correctly. What if I do this? You guys can hear that too. There you go. What a good patient you are. Thanks. You're welcome. As the medicine takes effect, I feel all the noise around me fading into the distance. Now then, what should we talk about while we wait for the medicine to kick in? How about we take this time to get to know each other a little better? Sure. What's your favorite food? I like pretty much everything because I cannot choose sweets, unfortunately. Oh yeah? Same with me. Food is a precious commodity, so I be picky. That would just be such a waste. My vision starts to blur more and more. Right. I feel a little sleepy. That means the medicine's working. When your body and mind are exhausted, there's nothing better than sleep. Yeah? I can barely keep my eyelids open. Looks like the medicine's working just fine. Alrighty then. Sora covers me with a blanket. Sleep well. I let the drug take over and close my eyes.
Enemy aircraft confirmed.
Guys, I think I will get some cereal. I'll be right back.
Need more ammo. Well, that was easy.
Guys, I realized that cereal is not a good idea because now it's going to get soggy, but it's too late now. I already got it. You guys probably can hear me biting into it. I'm sorry. Guys, you don't mind if I don't read for a while, right? I apologize, but I am very hungry. So I will stay silent. She's crying. Man, don't cry, it's fine. It's okay. That's what that training was for, right? That's cute. Sus. We had a fever, why? Can like panic attacks induce fever? I've never heard of that. There's not something to show the message now.
Enemy aircraft confirmed.
Up to the combat probably, right?
Trust me. No time to waste. Well, that was easy.
This message the wrong person. Looks like she has sent this to the wrong person. I should tell her. Yeah. Unfortunately, I already knew that because they told us on Twitter that she was a smuggler. I didn't put a warning on screen. Give me a second. Here I'm eating, so I'm silent for now. Okay, let me put this here. I wrote eating wrong. That's fine. Here. Let me fix it. It's bothering me. Eating. Oh, there. Quite convenient, but I'm not going to complain. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Ah. Give me a second, guys. I'm almost done with this. So let me just finish this quickly. There, I'm done. Ooh, damn. Cannot speak anymore. There, I'm done. That's what I was trying to say before I somehow managed to say it wrong, but yeah. I'll go back to reading now. Could that be? I see a door labeled. Maybe I should not start reading. Maybe I should stay silent. Labeled. How do you say this? Is it labeled or is it labeled? I know it's not labeled, guys. Please. Pronunciation. Labeled. That's what I was thinking. I lift my phone and check the time. 5:50 p.m. There's no time to check anywhere else. I'm going. I cautiously step inside the storage room. Only darkness and silence fills the air. I slowly look around the storage room, but Sora is nowhere to be seen. I guess she's not here yet. Where can I hide? A pile of large boxes sits in the corner of the storage room. Behind them, I see a gap big enough for someone to slip through. Could that work? I quickly hide behind the boxes. Where is he? I sense Sora slowly looking around inside the storage room. I guess he's not here yet. I should ask him where he is. Sora just sent me another message. What's that? I heard something. I frantically hide further behind the boxes. Maybe it's nothing. I quickly check my phone before Sora sends another message. Where are you? It's nearly time. Are you coming or not? Yeah. Does that mean you're coming or not? No, not coming. How strange. Your messages seem different than before. Sorry, I'm busy. Oh, are you now? I don't think I'll be able to make it. I see. Oh well. We'll have to reschedule. I don't get it. Why is he canceling it? Didn't he want to catch them doing the stuff? I mean, I say he, but it's us, right? Okay. I guess he's busy. Oh well. I guess I'll meet him another time. Sora casually saunters off. Phew. I slump to the ground and recall the message from earlier. We'll have to reschedule.
Engaging the enemy. Reload. They're mine! Mine, I said! Time! Let's get this party started! The time has come to end this strife. Oh no, my firepower!
I mean, I love Neon so much. He's one of my favorite characters.
Stand against my firepower. Engaging the enemy.
A combat stage.
With all this modern technology, reloading time. Let's get this party started.
This is stage 7, right?
You're mine,
I think.
One down. Reloading. Oh, that was easy.
Yeah. So I only need to buy one energy, right? Here. Bum 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 bum. What? Well, the game froze. Is it the same case as yesterday? The game was freezing yesterday too. I have no idea why. I had to restart the game. I don't know why this has been happening. Actually, it only happens on stream. Maybe it's because... Maybe it's actually really freezing because my computer is using other resources to stream. I pick up my phone. It has been 3 days since I came back from flight training. and I haven't received a single message from Sora. Is something on your mind, Commander? Alright, ever since we finished flight training, all you do is stare at your phone. And you just sigh all the time. Does it have anything to do with your trip to the infirmary? Come to think of it, I still don't feel 100% myself. The motion sickness on that flight was brutal. Oh please, wasn't it because you were headbanging like crazy from excitement? That's more likely. Commander, are you still experiencing discomfort anywhere? No, I actually feel quite... Wait, give me a second, guys. Let me check something here. Ah, by the way, I played Baldur's Gate yesterday for the first time. It was very fun, but I have a problem with games where you have dialogue choices. Because I want to see all the dialogue. So I start the dialogue, I save the game. I choose what I want, and then I go back. And then I choose what I don't want, and then I go back. And then I choose what I really don't want, then I go back. Unless a dialogue is really, really bad, like for example, I'm talking with a kid and there's two options. Give this kid candy or cut this kid in half with your sword. I'm not going to choose that. Even if I'm curious, I don't want to say that. But since most choices are not like that, I usually waste a lot of time. And the problem is saving and loading like that makes my head hurt and I have no idea why. No idea. But yeah, it sucks. So I played yesterday for like 3 hours or like 3 hours and a half, something like that. And 50 minutes was me building my character. Which was nothing special. I just made a rogue tiefling. So yeah, very stereotypical, but whatever. I quickly look at my phone. I did think about streaming the game, but I want to experience that game at my own pace. Like when I stream, I feel the need to rush stuff, you know? I don't, like for example, I wouldn't be saving and loading so much if I was streaming it, which admittedly would be better for me, because then my head wouldn't hurt and I wouldn't waste all my time, but still, I wanted to just enjoy the game, so I decided not to stream it. How have you been? Still got a busy schedule? How do you say busy? Busy pronunciation. Busy. Busy? I don't know about these guys. Busy. Well, Google wouldn't lie to me, right? Busy. Everything today? I think so. Then shall we meet outside today? I have been working all day without eating anything. I'm famished. Sure. Okay, how about 3 o'clock? I'll wait for you at the Cosmo Burger by the flight training center. Sorry, I'm just going to head out for a bit. Our prison place. I can't go meeting her looking like this. Commander, what's wrong? Are you feeling sick? Maybe he changed his mind and doesn't want to go out. I don't mean to be an inconvenience, but could you all help me disguise myself? Huh? You want us to do what? To disguise? That's right, so that no one will recognize me. For a moment I was thinking this was us. Everybody, it's time for Cosmo Taste. Welcome to Cosmo Burger. May I take your order? This is bad. Between the sunglasses Rappy gave me, the wide-brimmed hat Anis plopped on my head, the mustache Neon stuck on, and the high-collared trench coat I hurriedly threw on. I can't even see the menu. Do you need some help reading the menu, sir? Just give me whatever's most popular here. The Happy Meteor set is our most popular menu item. Would you like that? Happy Meteor. I hurriedly nod in agreement. I hope it comes with a toy because, hey, it has happy in the name. It has to have a toy in it. With it, I mean. Okay, we'll have that ready in just a moment. Bum 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 bum. After that ordeal, I finally got my order and sat down, but no matter how long I waited, even after I have finished half my burger, Sora still hasn't shown up. How the hell are we eating it if we couldn't even see the menu? Give me a second, I'm scratching my eye. There. I checked the time on my phone. 3:02 p.m. Did I get the location wrong? Ah, Cosmo Burger. Sora walks into the restaurant. Everybody, it's time for Cosmo Taste. Welcome to Cosmo Burger. Does he say that every time? Hi there. Sora slowly looks around the restaurant. May I take your order? Oh, sorry. Sora looks at the menu. Can I have this, and that to go, please? Oh, and could I also get this set meal, but packaged separately? I can do it. Separately. So I did read it right the first time. Sure, we can do that for you. Great, thanks. She's getting it to go? I'm at Cosmo Burger now. Where are you? Sorry, I'll be right there. Oh, have you eaten yet? Yeah, that's good to hear. I don't understand. If you have already eaten, shall we meet somewhere else? I have an errand to run. An errand? Once I'm done, I'll head to the park from before. See you at the park. There's no hurry, so take your time. It's over. The park from before? Your order is ready. Wow, thanks. Sora picks up the bags of food. I'm not going to do that. She then takes some fries from one of the bags and starts munching away. Man, I want some fries. Man. Has been a while since I last ate fries. Ah, nothing beats freshly fried fries. Have a nice day. Sora walks out. I can't lose her. After frantically shoving the rest of the burger in my mouth and throwing away my trash. Oh, at least we remember to do that. I quickly follow Sora outside.
Let's go, my cutie.
Oh, sorry.
No time to waste. With all this modern technology, cover reloading seems so obsolete. Reload. Fine, let's get this party started. Concentrate all attacks.
Green throws, what it's back, so whatever.
This battle's finished. Moving on.
After leaving Cosmo Burger, I'm relieved to find that Sora hasn't ventured too far. Sora takes a big bite out of her burger. This new burger is amazing. It's not greasy at all, thanks to all this hot sauce. I bet the kids would love this. Sora starts to walk again. I began secretly dating Sora with the clothes you are using. That's very suspicious. Mom, look at what that man's wearing. He must be melting in the heat. Shh, it's better to stay away from people like that. I pull my hat down as far as it will go to hide my face and quicken my pace. Sora eventually arrives at the orphanage. Alright everyone, I brought you a little gift. Sora hands the bag of food to the children. Cosmo Burger. Yay! You're the best, Miss Sora. The children surround Sora. Miss Sora. Where's that man from before? Oh, he's a little busy today, so he couldn't make it. I'll make sure that he comes along next time. Okay, can we fly airplanes again next time? Of course. By the way, isn't it usually a bit more crowded in here? Where is everyone? Oh, they went to the park to play, not knowing that you'd be here today. Should I go get them? No, it's okay. I'll go there to meet them. Sora heads to the nearby park and begins playing with the other children there. Instead of airplanes today, how about we do something else? Okay. Watching her play with the children really gives me a sense of peace. Between that burger and all... Man, is this really money? That's a lot of money if it is. I think it is. Look, there's a pattern here. Damn. Between that burger and all the walking I've done, I'm starting to feel a bit drowsy. This time I'm coming to catch you. This doesn't look like someone who's about to make a smuggling deal. I reread the text exchange I've had with Sora. I can't help but be suspicious given the content of these messages, but I also can't keep following her around like this forever. I put my phone away and stand up. This won't do. I should go and talk to Sora. You're late. I guess you're still really busy. No, I'm now... I guess I don't have any choice. I'll head over to find you this time. See you later. Alright, kiddos, I have things to do, so I've gotta go. I'll see you next time, okay? After receiving a flurry of goodbyes from the children, Sora leisurely sets out from the park. I should keep following her. This is... The Outer Ring's partition comes into view. The gate to the Outer Ring will open soon. The central government has designated the area inside the gate as a danger zone. Citizens are advised to exercise caution and avoid entering the area by mistake. Thank you. Holy! I have never realized the biggest cannons over here. Sora heads through the doors and out into the old outer ring. I can't let her stay out of my sight. I follow her inside.
Initiating engagement sequence. Fine, let's get this party started. Cover. Performing reload sequence. This battle's finished. Moving on.
Let's go. Stage 10. After following Sora into the Outer Ring, the surroundings suddenly grew dark. It felt too dangerous to keep going with my vision impaired, so I took off my sunglasses. Looking up at the sky, it's nothing like the brightly lit arc. Here the ceiling is nothing but blackness. Oh! A clear reminder that this place is underground. They must not have their own Dome of Eternity here. And we have been to the Outer Ring like dozens of times by now. Why is he acting surprised? As I look around, between the worn-down buildings and flickering lights, I see people sitting in the shadows stealing glances in my direction. Amidst them, Sora walks in casually, humming a tune. Let's fly, fly up high. Do-de-do. I'm careful not to look anyone in the eye as I continue to tail after her. Sora confidently weaves through the labyrinthian series of alleyways. Blue skies and aeroplanes. Where are you flying to? It's even darker here than it was at the entrance of the partition, and I nearly lose track of her several times. But I managed to stay on her thanks to the sound of her singing. As I follow her between the alleyways for what feels like a long time, something feels really strange. Sora turns a corner into another alley. I follow her around the corner too. But no one's there. Her singing can no longer be heard. Where did she? Yeah! Someone hugs me from behind. Gotcha. So like she knew that she was not sending messages to the wrong person, right? Because one or two messages is understandable, but so many in several different days, that's impossible.
Firepower refill. Reloading. Cover.
Okay, I was expecting that already.
Let's get this party started. The organization will be proud of this outcome.
Sora shoves me, and I topple to the ground. So... Wait, let me fix my posture. I have to be straight for this. Give me just a second, guys. I am looking at something. Once more. Do it! Damn. Well, who do we have here? Captain? Sora. What's with the getup? Well, you're so cute. You even came in disguised. There's a cat here! Well, why does he look so shocked? And also, why is the cat so much higher resolution than the background? I don't know, but I'm not complaining. It's cute, so whatever. Ow! Sorry. You have been following me for a while, haven't you? Yes. You could have just asked to come along, you know? What are you doing following me around? You made even want to give you a good scare. Because it seems like you're hiding something, Sora. Me? What could I possibly be hiding? You're smuggling something. Damn, her phone case is very cool. Smuggling? What's that? That's what happened during training. There was an incident where some supplies that had been brought from the surface disappeared. Oh? You don't say. You were the one who did it, weren't you? What makes you think that? Because of this, I showed Sora the first message I received from her. You accidentally sent this message to me instead. I see. Sora stares at the phone. You have no idea how difficult it was sneaking this stuff through. Things didn't go smoothly this time, so they're really cracking down with inspections. It's getting harder and harder to bring stuff in. Oops. Guess I'm all out of excuses. I shouldn't believe she did that by mistake. Looks like you've got some pretty damning evidence. You leave me with no choice. It's time to silence you. Just kidding. What's the best way to handle this? I can't do this cat here. If I show you something cool, will you keep this our secret then? Are you trying to cut a deal with me? That's right, I am. I can't let the world know my secret, not yet. Why is that? Why can't you let the world know what you're doing? Tell me why you're smuggling. and then I'll think about whether or not I'll take the deal. Is the reason so important? After all, it's easy to ignore just another sub-story from a heartless smuggler. It's important to me. It's why I followed you all this way. I see. I wasn't expecting this reply out of you. Are you going to tell me or not? Sora bends down and leans in close. Fine. Sora straightens up. It's a deal then. Now then. Sora reaches out her hand. Let me help you up. Okay. I take her hand and stand up. Shall we get going? Go? Where? To my secret hideout. I'll show you everything that you have been so curious about. So we just wait for the combat and then there's the last stage.
The time has come to end this strife.
Bum bum. Bum bum bum.
Else finished. Moving on.
Sora confidently bobs and weaves her way through the alleyways of the Outer Ring. We stop in front of an old, worn-down building. This is your hideout? Oh heavens no. Oh hell nah. This is just one of the entrances. An entrance? That's right. This is just one of several entrances. Would you like to come in? Okay. Following Sora's lead, I step into the building. Shortly afterwards, tada! A surface elevator comes into view. Isn't this, as you might already know, there are actually a surprising number of abandoned surface elevators left in the Outer Ring. This is one of them. No one maintains it, or really gives it a second thought. I still cannot pronounce that fucking word. Let me look it up. Thought pronunciation. So it's impossible. I cannot say the T and the H together. How do you do this sound? Fuck this word, man. Fuck this combination of letters. So it's free for anyone to use. The only trade-off is that you put your life on the line whenever you ride it. This is the elevator that the collectors use. The collectors? Yep. Many collectors load themselves into this massive rusty iron box, risking their lives as they ride up to the surface, all in hopes of making a living. Yeah, we know this already. I don't think it was one of the events. I think it was one of the secondary stuff in the main story. But we helped one of the collectors. Of all the elevators around, this one is said to be the sturdiest and therefore the safest. On that note, Sora presses the elevator button. Why don't we take a ride up too? You don't need to worry about getting into an accident. We have already done multiple safety checks on this one. And besides, even if there was a malfunction, I will do everything to make sure you're safe. Alright. The elevator door opens. Hop in. I get into the elevator with Sora. Okay then. The elevator door closes. Off we go. The elevator begins to ascend towards the surface. Your face tells me that you have a lot of questions. Go ahead and ask. And a deal's a deal. I'll tell you everything you want to know. Except for information about the hideout we're going to. I'm surprised at how familiar you seem to be with the Outer Ring. Well, that's because I'm from the Outer Ring. Before I was a NIKKE, I, like many other people in the Outer Ring, had no idea where I was born. But I did grow up in the Outer Ring. That's why I know it so well. I know the Outer Ring like the back of my hand, and I'm familiar with all its hidden secrets. I see. Anything else you'd like to ask? When did you start doing this? You mean the smuggling? I nod. Quite a while ago. Maybe a year or two after I joined the squad. Did you join Over the Horizon specifically for that reason? I know this may be hard to believe, but no. Ever since I was little, I was fascinated by the sky. That's why I joined Over the Horizon. The sky? Yes, not the Dome of Eternity, mind you. The real sky. I've always found it so beautiful. The real sky. I get it. It's hard to believe a word that comes out of a criminal's mouth, right? No, I believe you. I really like this side of you, Captain. Here we are. Time to get off. Ta-da! Allow me to introduce you to my hideout. I look towards the direction Sora is pointing at. In between the crumbling buildings, I see a mountain of piled up junk and discarded items. This is your hideout? Damn, do you live like this? And now the last battle, and then what? And then the last stage, the last part of the story. And not the last, because there's still the last part that you unlock when you do the hard mode, but it's going to take a few days until we unlock the hard mode, or whatever. Don't be so shocked. Here, come closer. It may look like a huge pile of trash, but the real treasures are inside. Real treasures. Right this way. Sora takes my hand and leads me deeper into the junk pile. Suddenly... Is that... Buried deep in the mountain of trash, I see a small one-story building. Let's head in. Bro, it's... A pile of trash is so big that it covers the house completely. I follow Sora into the small building surrounded by a mountain of trash. Oh, that's the image of the event. Holy! That's several bars of gold, a lot of money, medicine, I suppose. Damn! Okay, I was not expecting this. Holy! Maybe smuggling is not that bad, guys. The walls are plastered from top to bottom, with photos of planes and the sky. One particular photo portrays a massive aircraft. Scattered amongst the photos are dozens of notes left by someone. What aircraft is this? That's the Wings of Victory. When you say the Wings of Victory, do you mean... Yes, the aircraft that was used a long time ago during the first Raptor invasion. The same vessel that our squad is attempting to find. It's a very precious thing. One that must take to the skies again for the sake of humanity. I see. I'm sure Cielo covered this during your training, but because of Stormbringer, our squad has been grounded for a long time. Since no one can even attempt to look for these Wings of Victory anymore, all we can do is keep supporting the resource gathering squads. Of course, if you ask if that kind of work is meaningless, well, I wouldn't say it's meaningless, but for the sake of our true goal, we can't just focus on one thing. We? Yes, we. The collectors. You see these messages? Sora points to the numerous notes posted beside the photo of the Wings of Victory. I cannot read anymore. E21105 Desert. Traces found. Checked coordinates. No traces of the aircraft found. Only ran into raptors. How do you say... Well, how do you read this letter in English? We call it W in Portuguese, but I was watching a girl on YouTube some time ago and she found it funny. How do you pronounce? Let's see. No, that's not what I want to see. I want to see, whatever. I'll call it W. And I'll say it with the full accent. W. But this stands for West, right? W6053 city. Traces found. Learn to tell differences between a car and aircraft, you morons. S77221 forest. Traces something that looks like a broken off piece of a wing. Seems like it could be from a different aircraft, not sure. There are too many raptors nearby. Let's head there together next time. Hang on. Are you saying the aircraft they're looking for is... That's right. These are all records of our past searches for the Wings of Victory. I didn't expect the collectors to be searching for such a thing. We are, and we have been for quite some time. Maybe a year or two after I joined the squad? Isn't that the same time you said you started smuggling? That's right. So, could it be that you were smuggling? Can you turn around? At Sora's request, I turn around. In one corner of the room, a stack of crates catches my eyes. One of the boxes is open, revealing medical supplies and blood-stained bandages inside. Are those... They are the supplies I smuggled in from the surface. I just grabbed anything that looked useful. And look, I've got quite a collection. Is it all medical equipment? Medical equipment, food supplies, and exploration tools. And well, all sorts of other things too. If it's just stuff like this, it would be better to get it properly as official support supplies rather than smuggling. From who? The central government? You know that's not possible. But surely Ingrid could help you. You're right. The boss definitely would have helped us behind the scenes, but our squad's already gotten plenty of help from her when it comes to searching for the Wings of Victory. She was the one who pushed the central government to let us do short aerial searches, just an hour each. She really went all out for us. But somehow, the central government flat out rejected even that. They refused so strongly, not even the boss could make them budge. And after that, they started fighting us with support missions. Just to keep us from even thinking about aerial searches again. They really went that far? Yeah, it's strange, isn't it? But come on, how could I possibly ask the boss for even more help in a situation like this? And if something were to happen to her just because she tried to help us, I would never be able to forgive myself. As for anyone else who could help us, collectors are viewed as dangerous even by those in the outer ring. Well, let's just say we're not exactly seen in the best light. No one in the Ark would ever dream of helping folks as dangerous as us. We tried using our own money at first and everything we could think of, but it just wasn't nearly enough. I know it sounds like I'm just making excuses, but that's why I had to resort to this. Sorry for thinking of it so simply. It's okay. I know full well this isn't exactly a justified act. But if we didn't do this, there's no way we collectors would last as long as they do up on the surface. After all, we're talking about a place where it's difficult even for NIKKE to survive. Why are the collectors taking such a risk to search for the Wings of Victory? Because we want to live in the light. Don't people say that where there's a will, there's a way? Well, we're no different. We want to live under the real sky, where the light shines equally upon everyone. To make that happen, we have to reclaim the surface. And for that, we absolutely need the Wings of Victory. Without a doubt, we are the ones in the Ark who want it the most. That's why we decided to search for it ourselves. I see. Well, that's all there is to my secret. That's all I've got to say. Now, do you want to make a deal with me? I recall everything from the moment I met Sora during flight training up until now. The memories of flying paper airplanes with her. What? Memories of flying paper airplanes with her. The way she saved me when I was in trouble during the turbulence training. Receiving that message she accidentally sent to me. And every moment I spent tracking her afterward. I remember the moment she suggested we make a deal. And the secrets I learned about her after coming here. Suddenly, a thought strikes me. Is all of this really just a coincidence? Are you having trouble deciding? Can I ask you something? Of course. That message you sent to me by mistake. Did you actually mean to send that to me? What makes you say that? I figured out everything very easily, too easily. You've never been caught smuggling before. So I think everything was handled way too carelessly this time. Wow, you really think so highly of me. But you got that right, I sent it on purpose. Why would you do that? That's because I just really wanted to show you this, Captain. I wanted it to be a memory you'd never forget. Why me? Well, if the Wings of Victory ever takes flight again, I figured you'd be the one piloting it. Huh. I'm not a pilot though. Now you're pulling my leg. I'm not. I really meant it. I really mean it. I truly believe you'll be the one flying that legendary aircraft. Why would you go that far for me? Well, just looking at what you've pulled off with the counters, I could list a ton of reasons. But if I'm being honest, maybe it's just a hunch. Maybe it's because I used it to be a collector too. I can tell, you know, who's shining the brightest in the arc right now, and who will actually treat us like human beings. That's why I want you to stay on our side. Even if I had to make it look like a mistake, I was going to send that message no matter what. I wanted to grab onto the most promising lifeline you had and show them what we are really after. Is that why you call me Captain? Yes and no. Yeah, I really do believe you're the one who lead us. But there's more to it than that. The first time we met, it honestly was just by chance. You came into my life at the most unexpected moment. As silly as it sounds, I guess you could say it was love at first sight for me. I can't do the eyebrow thing, look. It's too hard. I can't, I was never able to do it. That's why I started calling you Captain, and why I say it with so much affection. On that day, right then and there, I just knew it had to be you. Sounds crazy, right? A little bit. I look at Sora's face, the same face that gave me medicine, on that day I struggled to breathe. Yeah, I believe you. I believe that what you've told me so far is true. Thank you. Anyway, that's why I wanted to show you this place, Captain. Because I trust you, because I care for you. And now that you know everything, I'm not asking for some half-assed deal where you just turn a blind eye to the illegal things I've done. I wanted to make a real deal with me. What do you mean, a real deal? Feel free to report me to the central government or the ACPU for smuggling. I'll leave that entirely up to you, Captain. But no matter what, even if it costs us our lives, we will find the Wings of Victory. So when the day comes that the Wings of Victory soars again, all I ask is that you don't forget the efforts that we made. Remember the blood, sweat, and tears of those who wandered the surface to make this happen. And take us with you. Take us to that brilliant world beyond the horizon, where the light shines down equally on everyone. I see Sora looking at me with a face full of trust. This is giving me goosebumps, guys. I'm getting chills. I see countless messages from collectors plastered on the walls, all desperate to find the Wings of Victory. My eyes fall on the crates of medical supplies Sora smuggled past inspections. In between those boxes, a blood-stained bandage lies draped. I can see their longing clearly, right before my eyes. Fine, let's make a deal. I'll turn a blind eye to the smuggling until we find the wings of victory. I swear that once we find the wings of victory, I'll never do anything like this ever again. Also, when the wings of victory take flight once again, I won't forget you and I will be with you, no matter what. Alright. I'll be waiting eagerly for the day we find the wings of victory for you, Captain, and fly across the horizon together. It's the end. I don't know if you guys can hear the claps, but I'm clapping right now. And I like this event. It was... Yeah, it was good. I liked it. I was going to say it was short, but I think it was around the usual time, so... And here's the image I wanted. I was hoping this one was the... what's the name? I don't know, I don't even know what I was trying to say. Why does it still have a notification? Like, I cannot click anything else. But whatever. Let's go. Put that image, that animation as the background. When the game decides to work, at least. Oh. No! I saw the notification, so I clicked. Whatever, let's do the challenge here, because I think I didn't do it today. There's the mission too. There it is, Material H. Yeah.
How do I look? Go, boy! Sexy, perhaps?
Ooh, got a little dizzy. And I really like the songs in this game. Not all of them, of course, but the ones like this, I really love this kind of music.
Memories of my campus life. Everyone will have a blast in Wonderland. Feast your eyes on what a student can do.
Man.
Let's finish this quickly.
There.
How do I look? Sexy, perhaps?
They would just keep shooting the shield if I didn't do anything, I guess.
That concludes today's lesson.
Okay, let's go now. I have finished the missions. I have to remember to do that after I end the stream. Lobby. Event. Which one do I change? This one. I'm not a big fan of this one. I have to show this to T another day if he joins. Let's change this one. Why not? So here.
I am the CEO of Tech.
I forgot about that background. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, let's finish the missions. Now, if I have enough, I will pull in the gacha, and if I don't, I'll just end the stream and cry. I have to use the energy as well. There's something there. Finally
firepower.
reaching.
Let's go,
Let's
Bolt.
get this. Nah.
I'll follow you closely,
no.
teacher.
Here. There. Oh. There's the pass. I forgot. I don't think I have enough. Maybe if I buy... What do I want to do that? I do. Here, I hope I can use this for the NIKKE banner. No, no, no. No, no. Okay, I can. Let's see. Of course not. That's why I don't even get my hopes up anymore nowadays. But yeah, I'll be ending here today, guys. Thank you very much for anyone who might have clicked on the stream. And I maybe will see you guys tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'm going to stream tomorrow. I plan on doing so. I don't know what I'm going to play though. Maybe Made in Abyss again. I wanted to stream Blue Archive, which released on Steam a few days ago, but I've already started playing that, and I would have to start either from the beginning or from the middle of the first chapter, so whatever. I decided not to stream it anymore. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow probably. If you want to get notifications, join the Discord, which is in the panels below. But yeah, bye bye.